How are you doing with your New Year's goals? What habits are you holding on to that are impeding and hindering your progress? Far too often we make a lot of resolutions, but ultimately we need to make sound decisions if we're really going to shift to another dimension. Today, let's talk about a New Year revolution. How to break habits that break you. Oh, you know what's up? Turn me up. I'm mic'd up. Join me and let's mix it up. What's good people? How you doing? How you living? How's it going? What's happening? I hope that you are doing well. I want to welcome you to another edition of In the Mix. I'm your host with the most, yours truly, Dr. Eddie Connor, and it is an honor that you have joined me today. We're in for a treat today. We're in for a transformative session. Hit that thumbs up button on this video. I need you to do that. Hit that thumbs up button. Hit that like button. While you're at it, hit the subscribe button. Come on. I'm growing your greatness. Help me to grow our channel for change, our channel that creates change, our channel that breaks chains. Yes, we're going to be doing that today, but we'll also need you to drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. I'm going to light up your mind today. I'm going to have a conversation of illumination, but in order to do that, drop some light bulb emojis in the chat. Let's light it up. We're too lit to quit. We're going to stay lit. We're going to keep it 100 watts. Yeah, as I keep it 100, simply because we are the light of the world. And today we're going to spotlight and highlight today's topic as I said, break chains on our channel for change. And we're going to talk about a New Year revolution. Yes, how to break habits that break you. A lot of times we're making all these resolutions year after year. And this year always becomes like last year for many of us. Or last year becomes like the year previous because we don't make the shift. We don't really take the serious inventory introspectively and say, you know what? I got to do this if I'm going to get here. Beyond just a vision board, I'm going to create action plans this year. I'm turning my vision into action. And in order to do that, I got to do more than make resolutions. I have to make sound decisions. Decisions that are going to shift me, decisions that are going to say goodbye to certain people, decisions that are going to cause me to say hello to my future. Beyond a resolution, because those are easily broken for many of us. I'm going to shift into a revolution, because a revolution is going to take a mind shift. A revolution is going to now move you into a greater place of a mindset for a mind shift. Shifting your habits, shifting what it is that you think about, shifting who it is that you surround yourself with, shifting what it is that you deal with and what it is that you put up with. Many of the times we're making all these resolutions that lead to more problems than solutions. And if we're really going to become who we're supposed to be, if we're really going to have a leap, a year that causes us to leap and causes us to make the jump in our business, in our mindset, and in our relationships, and in our finances, here's what we're going to have to do. We're going to have to make sound decisions. Are you tired of being where you are yet? Aren't you tired of being where you are? Aren't you tired of doing the same old? Feeling bad about the same old thing? Being like a rat on a wheel, just in circles all around and around and around, not making any shift. And here's the caveat, here's the disclaimer. If you don't break bad habits by being disciplined, bad habits are going to break you. You're going to be distracted. You're going to veer off into the wild as a detour from your destiny. You're going to be like a deer in headlights throughout the course of this year. Simply because you failed to examine your life and you failed to make changes. Come on, your health is at a disarray if you're not making the necessary changes to deal with the messy situations or the areas in your life that you know need to be improved. Come on, your finances are in disarray because you won't be someone who moves into a greater place of sacrifice, of being a good steward of your finances. Your mental health is in disarray because you keep having so much angst and animosity and negativity. Relationships are in disarray because you won't make certain choices. You won't live by a particular standard. You won't set healthy boundaries for yourself. You allow people to encroach on you. You allow people to do X, Y, Z to you. Got to break the bad habits that are keeping you broken. You have to put yourself into the particular place of, I'm going to allow God's authority to rest, rule, and abide in my life throughout the course of this year. And oftentimes I realize we become so combative simply because we're not committed. We're not fulfilled internally. We don't take the time to explore extensively internally of what needs to be remedied. Come on, the self-righteousness, that ego that you got, how you tripping on everybody else, your lack of self-esteem, the aspect of how you're so insecure, and because you're insecure, you're inconsiderate. You got to check all of that. And you have to take a deep dive into say, what is the root cause of this particular habit? The same things keep showing up in my life because I have not uprooted certain things. I just want to cut the weed. But no. You got to dig deep into the root and uproot that thing, or it's going to continue to grow back. And it's going to grow back even worse. It's going to have a stranglehold on your life. Now, if you don't realize it, this time of the year is vision board season. People are putting vision boards together. Maybe you've had a vision board party. Maybe you've gone to a vision board party. And what people do at these vision board parties, they're cutting out images of magazines, and in the magazines that they're cutting the images out of magazines. This is the foreign car that they want to get. This is the big ring that they want. Ooh, yeah, let me cut out this couple because that's my goal. Couples goals. Yeah, I got to get married. Got to get a ring. Oh, let me cut out these dollar bills. Yeah, because I want to be flossing and glossing and having all the money that I need. Let me cut out this mansion because in it, I'm going to be dancing. Look at my vision board. Ooh-wee. I like this. I admire that. Let me look at my vision board. Oh, I knew the assignment. That's on period. That's on Mary Had a Little Lamb. Big facts. Hold up. Stop the press. Wait a minute. That's all well and good. And it produces a feel-good moment. But here's the question. What are you willing to give up to gain what is on your board? Because whatever it is that you're trying to gain, it takes a sacrifice to get it. What really gets me about it is that, a lot of people putting up certain things on their vision board, what they want to get, what they want to gain, what they want to receive. But I never have seen a vision board in just my time of living. I've never seen a vision board. I've never been to a vision board party. I've never even heard of a vision board party. I've never even seen a vision board where people are posting what they're willing to give up on the board. Come on. I've never seen a Break Habits vision board. Yeah. I've never heard of a vision board party. I've never heard of a vision board to where people are actually posting all the things that they're going to give up in the particular year. Introduce me to them. I'd love to see it. No, because we're generally just posting what it is that we want, but not what we're willing to give up to get it. I need you to hear me. This year will not be solely focused on the success of this year will not be solely focused on what it is that you're trying to rehearse and confess. What it is that you're trying to put on your vision board is not so much about what you want. This year is about what you're willing to give up to get it. Yeah, I want to thrive. I want to thrive. That's what you keep hearing. But is anybody willing to abide in the truth of God's word? Is anybody willing to be revived? Scripture says, if you abide in me and my words abide in you, you will ask whatever it is that you will, and it shall be done unto you. Notice it doesn't say ask what you will and abide. Abide, then ask. There is no asking without abiding. There is no thriving without abiding. There is no reviving without abiding. You want the car, but what about your credit? You want that relationship or that marriage, but are you still connected to that toxic one? You want those carrots, but what is the state of your character? You want that mansion, but do you take care of that apartment or the house that you currently live in? Listen, it's one thing to say, I knew the assignment, but it's another thing to actually complete your assignment. And that's what we're going to jump into even more so, especially on the other side of this break. Conversations like this one is why you need to be connected to our In the Mix family. You're watching In the Mix, but you need to become a member of In the Mix. Join our channel for change. Our channel that's going to empower you beyond just a like, beyond just a subscribe. I need you to partner with me. How? Link is in the chat. Links in the description of this video. Click on that link. As you click on that link, you will see three options pop up. VIP, Royalty, OQP. Choose one of those particular three. VIP, you're a very important person with a very important purpose. Royalty, your royalty demands loyalty, king or queen. OQP, only quality people. That's got to be the motto for this year. One of the mottos, if you will. Choose one of those three options. My gift to you is to give you access to our behind the scenes footage, coverage, content, what we call Connor's Corner. A lot of content in Connor's Corner. It's not going to be shown on social media, much less shared right here. Only in our members only area. Membership has its privileges. Get an all access pass. Access granted. All access pass to the behind the scenes. Unlock the unlimited right now. And while you're at it, soar with us. Whenever I have my apparel on, you know it's on. Yeah, we got class tonight. Right after this session, we're going to soar into our Eagles community where I coach, teach, train, mentor you, empower you to transform your thinking, your mindset, who it is that you are, your relationships, your emotional intelligence, your marketing and your business, who it is that you are totally, uniquely, and completely. I'm getting ready to teach tonight. It's going to be an amazing session. You ought to you to be in our sessions with so many beautiful, amazing, talented, gifted individuals that you can connect with. A win for you is a win for them too, and a win for them too is a win for you. Join us. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form. I guarantee you're going to be transformed. On the other side of this break is more breakthrough as we're empowering you to break those habits too. Stick and stay. More is on the way. After these messages, I'll be right back. You know, I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly. Yeah, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content, all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to the eaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the join now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now. accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. Is such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday, 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays, Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in the place at the Remnant Worshipers Church. Yes, y'all, and we don't stop. Come on, family, I need you to heed to these resources that you've heard. Let's get back to the word. We're right back on it. We're right back at it. We're talking about New Year Revolution. Yeah, New Year Revolution. Not New Year Resolution. New Year Revolution. How to break habits that break you. Scripture says something uniquely and specifically and clearly about bad habits. If you go with me to Ephesians chapter 4, verse 22, it says, put away as concerning your former way of life. I could just stop right there. I could end today's session right there. Put away as concerning your former way of life. How it is that you've been accustomed to living. How it is that you've been going along just to get along. The former feels familiar. Now, here's the thing. You have to forsake the familiar to see your vision clear. I have to put off the familiarity of the former so I can be transformed, so that I can be a transformer. And I'm not transformed by the renewing of my lease. You're not transformed by the renewing of your marital vows. You are only transformed by the renewing of your mind. You cannot be conformed. See, remaining in the former way of life keeps you conformed to this world. Transforming your mindset, thinking beyond where it is that you are, makes you transformed by the renewing of your mind. Put away the former way of life, the old man that grows corrupt after the lust of deceit. You're only deceiving your own self by saying, well, I'll be all right. I've been going along this way. I got through this way. I got it this far in my life. Imagine how much farther you can be. How much farther you can be, though. Scripture goes on to say, and that you be renewed in the spirit of your mind. There it is. According to Romans chapter 12, verse 2, that also speaks to it. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And when you put on the new mind, you'll put on a new man. Because here's the thing. This is what we always say. New year, new me. No, it's the same. It's a new year, same old you. Because you have not transformed. It's not about a new calendar. It's about new character. It's not about a new calendar. It's about you being a new creature. And being a new creature connects me to new character. I'm renewed in the spirit of my mind. I'm putting on a new man. Why? Because that new man is fashioned in the likeness of God, not just the image. We're created in the image of God. We always say that, but we're also created in his likeness. Likeness means I got to be like him. Likeness means I have to be a reflection of transformation, a reflection of peace, a reflection of joy, a reflection of increase, a reflection of faith. Are you following me? Family, just type revolution. I haven't told you touch your neighbor or type your neighbor. Of course, I know you can't touch your neighbor, but I haven't told you type your neighbor. Type your neighbor. Just type revolution. 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 Here's the thing. What I love about it, a revolution is a revolt. Oh my goodness. This is a word and a word, isn't it? The prefix of revolution is revolt. I'm going against what has become so familiar to me. I'm forsaking the familiar. Come on, this is the year where you revolt against everything that has kept you held back, hobbling, hunched back, dealing with hardship, suffering in silence, negative and despondent and depressed and compressed and repressed and controlled. Revolt against it. Come on, this is your New Year revolution. Come on, revolt against high blood pressure by changing certain things with your diet and your exercise. Revolt against depression by going to counseling, dealing with trauma, getting therapy, praying. Come on, revolt. I'm making a New Year revolution. Family, just type new, everything new. Put on the new man who's in the likeness of God, who has been created in righteousness and holiness of truth. Likeness brings holiness when I'm coming into a place of how I'm reflecting what God's image is for my life. Come on, you ain't like everybody else. And here's the thing. Breaking a bad habit isn't just good enough. You got to replace the bad habit with a good one. Are y'all hearing me? Family, just type replace. I remember that commercial. I remember I had a little years ago chip on my window. And I was like, oh man, where do I go to get this chip on the window? Where do I go to get this fixed? I don't want it to spread. And then all of a sudden I remembered it. Safe like repair, safe like replace. Yeah, safe like repair, safe like replace. Y'all can promote the show. I just like the jingle though. But that's what you got to do. You have to replace the negative habit with a good one. Yeah, you got a little chip. Little crack. That's all the enemy needs is just a little crack. And then guess what? Now it just spreads. Negativity spreads. Despondency spreads. And here's what we like to do. We want to hide behind our habits. Ooh, that's a good one. What happened when Adam sinned in the garden? No, he shouldn't have ate the fruit. Eve ate of the fruit too. But here's what Adam did. Adam hid. And that's what we do. Whenever we make a mistake, we want to hide behind it. We don't want to accept accountability. Why'd you eat the fruit, Adam? Well, the woman you gave me. Eve, why'd you eat the fruit? Well, it was the serpent. No accountability. Everybody's blame shifting. And whenever you point the finger at somebody else, you always got more fingers pointed back in your direction. Those people are not your problem. You're your own problem. When you rectify your pattern, the problems will be solved. People who walk squarely, uniquely in purpose, they don't cause problems, they solve problems. Well, I'm getting this done. I got this checklist going and XYZ, and I'm fulfilling these orders, and I'm doing this and I'm doing that, and I'm here and I'm there, I'm everywhere, except in your purpose. You dibble and dabble with your purpose here and there and everywhere. But are you uniquely squared into the purpose? Because guess what? When you're focused on your purpose, you're not focused on other people. And folks living rent-free in your mind, folks live rent-free in your ears. Come on. You know why they're living rent-free in your mind? Because you keep being on a social media page. You know why they're living rent-free in your mind? Because you keep going back to the text thread. You haven't deleted it. You know why they rent-free in your mind? Because you keep getting on the phone asking, what is so-and-so up to? Ooh, is this thing on? It's tight, but it's all right. Want to hide behind our habits. And Proverbs says this, he who conceals his sins does not prosper. You want to just conceal your habits versus addressing them. But whoever confesses and renounces. No, I can't retreat. I got to renounce. I can't retreat. I got to revolt. That's when you find mercy, whenever you're not retreating, but you're renouncing. Come on. Y'all having a Tyrese moment. Every time I try to leave, something keeps pulling me back. Telling me I need it in my life. No, you don't. The addiction, the distraction, the situation, you have to surrender it. You have to surrender it. Surrendering is about breaking. Surrendering is about repenting. Surrendering is about replacing. Surrendering is about overcoming. Surrendering says, listen, I'm laying aside this negativity, this storm, this circumstance, this situation, and I'm moving my life to another level. Family, that's what we got to do. We got to shift from where it is that we are to where we can be. We have to break the habit. We have to move into a place of a New Year revolution that'll overcome any specific situation, what it is that we're experiencing. Family, I want you to sow into this word that you've heard right now. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. Not as a debt that you owe, it is a seed that you sow. You know, as I was talking to you, know that this was pricking your conscience. It was pricking your spirit. It was speaking life into your life. Yeah, because this year you're going to live with life more abundantly. You're not going to live the despondent life. You're going to live the abundant life. I want you to sow into this word that you've heard. You know this is good ground. I don't know if it's a $5 seed. I don't know if it's a $10 seed. I don't know if it's a $25 seed. I don't know if it's a $50 seed. Whatever it is, on what level, I want you to sow something even right now. Yeah, I want you to take to your Cash App. $Dr. Eddie Ministries. PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr, gmail.com. I'm talking to you. Yeah, I'm talking to you. No. You're not going to do it next time. Right now. I'll just do it next time. I just do it tomorrow. No, right now. Seize the moment right now. Once you sow into the breakthrough that you're going to be experiencing. Sow into that breakthrough right now. We've been having a super conversation. Drop a super chat. Drop a super sticker. Super conversation. Super chat. Super sticker. Super thanks. Do that even now. Again, Cash App. Links in the chat. Links in the description of this video for how and where to give. Links in the chat and in the description of this video for how and where to give. Cash App, $Dr. Eddie Ministries. PayPal, Zelle, EddieConnorJr at gmail.com. I'm joining my faith to yours, and I want you to name your seed as you're sowing your seed. Maybe you're naming it breakthrough. Maybe you're naming it increase. Maybe you're naming it revolt. Maybe you're naming it confession. I don't know what you're doing, but I want you to name that seed as you're sowing the seed. The addiction's being broken as you're sowing that seed. The curse is being reversed as you're sowing that seed. Even now, this is good ground. This is good ground. And I know God is fortifying your future. Every spirit of lack is broken over your life. Bad habits are broken. Negativity and despondency are broken. You're living the abundant life because he came that you might have life and have it more abundantly. I speak it over your life as manifesting in Jesus' name. Thank you for the seed that you've sown. I know it's going to grow and reap a harvest of blessings. Conversation like this one right here is why you need to become a member of our Equals community, as well as our In the Mix community. Yeah. In the Mix, you can join that. Since you've been watching The Mix, you need to become a member of In the Mix. Links in the chat, links in the description. Click that link, tap that link. You'll see 3 options pop up: VIP, Royalty, OQP. Choose one of those 3. My gift to you is to give you access to our members only area. Membership has its privileges. Unlock that. Unlock the membership. And you're going to get all access pass to what it is that I have to offer. We got class tonight. Getting ready to get out of here. Class tonight. I want you to soar with us. Go right now, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. You can't afford to miss it. theeaglesacademy.com. There's a session tonight that's going to shift you to your next level. This is a new year. You need to be a part of this amazing community this year, right now. Go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. As I coach, teach, train, mentor you, empower you, where you're now getting access to our amazing community of gifted leaders, accountability partners, our private Facebook group. You get access to any session that we've ever covered and taught on. You get access to our gatherings, our connectivity time, where people literally fly from all over the country. Matter of fact, all over the world, as far as the Bahamas, throughout the states, to get to the particular location that we have designated to engage in activities that are really transformative, fun, bowling, just times of where we build and connect. You owe it to you to be a part of our community that's going to shift you to another dimension. Go right now. theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com, theeaglesacademy.com. When you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form. I guarantee that you will be, yes, you will be transformed. Family, were you empowered today? Were you transformed? Were you transformed? Just type blessed, type blessed, type blessed. Yeah. Type blessed. Simply because In the Mix is out of time, but trust me, I'm not out of truth. And so I want to thank you for rocking with me, riding with me, and rolling with me. Why? Because that's just how we roll. We roll together each and every single weekday, Monday through Friday, for In the Mix. And we mix it up right here on the YouTube side. Hit that thumbs up button, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Come on, family. Yeah. Share this with somebody. Be a digital disciple, electronic evangelist. Share this with somebody. You're here because you care, so share. Sincere salute to all of you who are watching us on our social media sites, satellite stations on social media. Of course, sincere salute to all of you with a badge. I can't forget that. Thank you so much. You're commenting our live chat. You got a badge. You got a decal. I appreciate you for being a supporter and partnering with me. Question for you. Are you my friend? Are we locked in? Step this way, step that way. By friending me, follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, TikTok. We don't stop at EddieConnorJr. That is EddieConnorJr. Put some respect on my name, family. And that's what it is. It's like that, and that's the way it is. Of course, y'all keep showing love. I'm going to keep showing up, and I want you to show up this coming Sunday to our church, where I serve as the pastor of the Remnant Worshipers Ministry in the city of Detroit. 10 o'clock a.m. Join me this Sunday. You say where? I'm so glad you asked. 20470 Hubble Street is the address in the city of Detroit, and I'm saving you a seat. 20470 Hubble Street in the city of Detroit is where I'm saving you a seat. Come be empowered. Come be inspired. Come be uplifted in our experience of word and worship, powerful prayer, praise, and preaching. There's a word for you. Bring somebody with you too. Check out more about our church at trwchurch.org. You can also get any of my books. I got 18 of them out there on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, iTunes, Audible. Ebooks, audiobooks, hard copies. Get signed copies from my website. My new website. Go check it out. EddieConnor.com. EddieConnor.com. If you're looking for a dynamic speaker as well now, why would you look any further? Come on, you know that I'm the man for the job, so invite me to speak at your church. your conference, your community center, your school, your graduation, your session. Put me on your calendar. Let's make some progression. All you have to do is email me to invite me, info@EddieConnor.com, and it would be an honor for me to empower you. Yes. Yours truly, Dr. Eddie, your main man, 100 grand. Yo, brother. And I mean that from another mother. Family has been fun, but brother, got to run. So I want you to know it's been a privilege and a pleasure, a treat and a treasure, a joy. Yes, it has been beyond measure, but I want you, yes, you, I'm talking to you now, to remember to keep the faith and believe it's going to be bigger, better, brighter, peace, and a whole lot of love. Keep soaring higher. I realize the extent of your development is connected to the extent of your investment. What I mean, invest little, develop little. But we're investing much into you as you invest in yourself by developing your purpose, developing your goals and your dreams and your ideals and your ideas, shifting you from ideas to income. Where does this all happen at? I'm so glad you asked. It takes place in our Eagles Academy. All you have to do is go right now to theeaglesacademy.com, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed to shift your ideas into income, your contacts into contracts, really to grow your ideas, your impact, and your influence. You owe it to you to invest in you. And as a result of it, now you are able to be coached and mentored and be a part of our live trainings with yours truly. Yeah, with me, along with a host of other leaders and trendsetters and trailblazers and accountability partners. No one grows in a silo. The power of mentorship, it takes what I've learned in years and months and I give it to you in minutes. What I've learned in decades and I can give it to you in days. To be a part of our private Facebook group, to get guided feedback through our Eagle's Nest reflections, to get access to all of the content and all the live sessions and the trainings of business development, of financial stewardship, of the impact and empowerment that only takes place when you go right now to theeaglesacademy.com. Again, when you get there, tap the Join Now button, fill out the form, be transformed. But it doesn't just stop there. You want to develop your book? Then guess what? You are an aspiring author. You need to get my bestseller book blueprint. It's available right now. accessidentity.org/author. All of the insight of what it is that I have used to write 18 books and be a best-selling author. You owe it to you to get your hands on that. You also owe it to you to get my Successful Speaker Strategies download. I'm telling you, whatever you're building, you can build it better if you use better words. Let me show you how to develop your communication. There's an art to communication. Let me show you how to develop that. Go right now as well to accessidentity.org/speaker. And then I am blessed to pastor the Remnant Worshipers Church. I want you to be a part of the church that I am pastoring at right now. It's such a great thing of what it is that God has fashioned us to do. And it's taking place right here in the city of Detroit, 10 a.m. every Sunday, 6 p.m. we have prayer on Tuesdays, and then 7 p.m. on those same Tuesdays, we have TNT Tuesdays, Truth and Transformation. It's amazing. You want to be a part of it. Go right now, trwchurch.org. And then I want to see your face in the place this Sunday at 20470 Hubble Street. I'm doing my best to save you a seat. Powerful prayer, praise, and a preach word. Can't wait to see your face in place at the Remnant Worshipers Church.